Oh my goodness. I'll tell you this, for all you Canadians out there,
Canadians?
it's Canadians. This is a drink that I think that you can convince every other person at the table to have like 5 of, and you all are gonna have a blast. And then out of nowhere, somebody's stealing a traffic cone.
Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we gon' let it go. Yeah, I think that we gon' let it go.
Y'all, welcome back to Snapshot. Come on in, have a seat. This is Group F of the World Cup. For Belgium, we have the Black Russian. Now, the Black Russian is the exact same thing as the White Russian, except we took out the cream. So the Black Russian is exceptionally easy to make. We start off with 2 ounces of vodka. We're just gonna pour that straight into our glass. Then we'll add 1 ounce of Kahlúa. Then we'll take our handy dandy bar spoon, just give it a quick stir.
Well, why is Belgium creating a Black Russian thing?
So the Black Russian was actually created by a bartender in 1940 in Brussels, Belgium. Belgium.
I'll say this, it tastes like a weird piece of candy. I don't know if you'd agree with that. It tastes like the kind of piece of candy that you would find at the bottom of your grandmother's purse. Not bad. I would only have about 1 of these. I give it about 5.7.
Here's my review. I like Kahlúa in general. I think Kahlúa goes good with just about anything. I was a little nervous at the beginning with just Kahlúa and vodka, but it takes the coffee flavor out of it, and it shields the vodka flavor from the drink. So I actually really liked it. I think my rating is going to be a 6.8. It's a good drink just to sip on. It's one of those that it's sweet, but it's not like overpowering sweet. It almost tastes like a toffee, like a dark, like truffle-like toffee flavor.
In the bottom of your grandmother's purse.
In the bottom of your grandmother's purse. I think that's extremely accurate.
So as you all know, I don't get to give my own ratings. I just get to pick which score my score would be closer to. And it's surprisingly drinkable for what is in it. I do still think that I'm closer to the higher score. I'm probably a little lower than the high score. This is a delicious Canadian cocktail. It is one of my favorites of all time. It is called the Blueberry Maple Gimlet. We start off with 8 blueberries directly into a shaker with no ice.
Whoa.
We've got 1 ounce of maple syrup for our Canadian drink.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh,
sorry, eh? We've got 1 ounce of fresh lime juice. We're gonna muddle this drink. Now, remember, when we're muddling, we're not murdering, all right? We're not stabbing the beverage. Push down, quarter turn. Push down, quarter turn. Muddle, don't murder. We've got 2 ounces of gin. Now we're gonna add some ice into our shaker. We muddled those blueberries. We have a lot of blueberry skin in our shaker now, so we're going to double strain this into our coupe glass.
Gimlet glass. Can't rate it better than America.
We're going to garnish our drink with a lime wedge.
Oh. It smells like a lime-ish, almost. I don't know why.
Could it be for the limes in there?
Oh my goodness. I'll tell you this, for all you Canadians out there,
Canadians?
it's Canadians. I'm taking a sip on something great. This drink, you're going to be surprised by this. 8.2.
Woo! Wow.
That is a delicious
Wow.
cocktail.
For the frontier, this drink was a weird experience because I think of Canada, I think cold, mountainous, rugged, very nice people. This almost had a tropical feel to it, where it's extremely fruity, kind of citrusy, and the gin kind of even brings more of the citrus out. I imagine having this at the beach. I think it's like a vacation drink to me. It's a vacation cocktail.
But it's got maple syrup in it.
I didn't taste the maple syrup at all, except for maybe a little bit of the texture.
I felt like summer. This was like summer.
Yeah, I like the drink. My rating's going to be 7.6.
So I'm a big gin fan. Love maple syrup. Love lime drinks. Love blueberries. I'm closer to the 8.2. I can respect the 7.6, but I really, really love this drink, so I'd be closer to that 8.2. Yo, for Morocco, we have the Moroccopolitan. During pomegranate season in Morocco, you will see a cart on just about every single street corner selling fresh pomegranate. We start off with pomegranate-infused vodka. Now, to make this, we started with a full bottle of vodka, 750 milliliters. We took the arrows from 1 ripe pomegranate. We put the pomegranates and the vodka in a mason jar, and we let them sit together for a full week. Then we strained out the arrows, and that left us with this pomegranate-infused vodka. We're going to use 2 ounces of this for our cocktail. We've got 4 drops of bitters, we've got 3/4 of an ounce of honey syrup. Now to make this, we took equal parts of honey and water. We brought that mixture to a boil, and once it reached a boil, we let it simmer for 10 minutes, and then we let it cool. 3/4 of an ounce honey syrup. We've got 1/2 an ounce of fresh lemon juice. Now this is a drink we don't have to shake, so we're just gonna go ahead and give it a quick stir.
Shake and not stir.
I'm more confused. It's not bad, it's just I'm confused.
I'm perplexed by this. It's interesting. This is a fantastic cocktail, but it's not the best. Fantastic in the sense that I wasn't expecting it. I was actually going to give this a 6.8. I like the way it tastes. It tastes like a really good cough syrup.
Kind of a weird one. It's tasty, but I don't like the taste. The smell is licorice-y. The taste is bordering on that tropical feel, yet it's a little mundane in terms of the actual flavor. Alcohol is very well disguised, so that's a plus. 6 flat.
I liked this drink. It was surprising. I like pomegranate. Fun fact, I actually just had pomegranate for the first time in my life when I actually made the infused vodka. I'd never actually had like pomegranate ales. That was crazy.
You have to get culture. Yeah.
So I got to go with the 6.8. Yo, for Croatia, we have the Monastery. If you travel at all through Eastern Europe or the Balkans, you are bound to come across rakia. It can be made with a number of different fruits, but they are essentially fruit brandies. And what we're going to use for our Monastery is Slivovitz. This is a plum brandy that is very popular in Eastern Europe. So we're going to start off with 3 fresh, homegrown basil leaves. We'll add 1/2 an ounce of lime juice. Push down, quarter turn, muddle, don't murder. Then we're going to add honey syrup. Now to make this, equal parts water and honey. Bring that mixture to a boil, let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and then let it cool fully. 1/2 an ounce of honey syrup into our shaker. Still no ice. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of plum preserves. We've got 1.5 ounces of Moravska Slivovica plum brandy, rakia.
I like that smell. It's a weird smell. I'm getting some Iran vibes.
Y'all, if you haven't seen the Iran video, check it out right here. Group B of the World Cup featured Iran.
I don't like, what is this fucking leaf? Basil? I don't like basil. It looks like the stagnant water that you see in a fucking dog bowl.
So I'll tell you this, in my review, I think the plum comes out pretty well. It's not thick, especially when you have plum preserves as well as plum brandy in it. The plum does come out. It's not overwhelming, which is good. And it goes down smooth. It's a tasty drink, and it gives a tropical sort of vibe. I really liked it. My rating's going to be high. It's going to be 8.1.
Whoa, I did like the plum. I'm going to give it a 7.0. And it's shocking for me. The reason why is, this is a drink that I think that you can convince every other person at the table to have like 5 of, and you all are going to have a blast. And I think if you're there, and you're hanging out with a bunch of people, and you're trying to get everybody, you know, like everybody's trying to have a fun time, this is the drink for people feel comfortable with, and then out of nowhere, somebody's stealing a traffic cone.
I think this is a great drink to make on a first date with somebody.
So I liked this drink. I liked the Slivovica, and I don't know, that 8 I think might be a little bit high.
Of course, he just rules against me every time.
You're simp.
Can't catch your break over here.
So I think I'm closer to the 8, excuse me, to the 7.0.
You said 8 first.
You really should like and subscribe.
And please do not drink and drive.
Cheers till next time.